Are you looking at that website right now? And by the way, I put on record on YouTube here, so I'm on video right now. You're on audio. Maybe people can hear you. I don't know.
Hopefully they can. I mean, it would be quite a tragedy to miss my voice. Wait, that's a bit egotistical.
A little bit, but I just want to say, hey, Darren's vlog for the 24th of June, 2010, about to leave for the big tip-off. My nephew's circumcision. It's going to be weird because I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of Jews with cameras taking videos of his circumcision. It's an important part of a male's life in Judaism, having the bris and everything, but the amount of cameras and video, I find it's like, come on, that picture of me in the bathtub that got tagged on Facebook the other, okay, that didn't happen, but, okay, that
Will
was,
there be food?
what's that?
Will there be food?
There will be food. We're Jews. Come on. We always have good food and good fun.
Ah,
So
that sounds good then. If there's gonna be food, it's always a good time.
here's the thing. There's not going to be a get together that doesn't have food, and generally we like to include wine and song.
Sounds like a party.
It's always a party. So my brother just had his baby boy, but that's not the reason I called you. I wanted to share something good before I shared that weirdness with you. So you saw the blog, and for the past like couple weeks what's been going on with Andy's website. The other day, after not returning my calls or text or emails saying, hey, will you cease and desist using our direct slogan, he started blocking me everywhere, and then he put it up on Facebook and literally put our slogan with his company name. So I responded to it being fun and put, for the original slice, go to Regillo's. The guy goes ballistic on me.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost something that just leaves you speechless, because there's no way that was a coincidence. There's just no way. There's just no way. And for him to get, to try to make himself like the victim of a situation, it's like, look, if you did something like this, relax, talk it out. Don't sit here and try to play the victim. Now everyone else is accusing you of something that you apparently didn't do. You did it, dude. It's right there. I mean, he worked with us, so it's kind of hard to say I didn't know. It's like being a head of Apple, walking away and making MP3 players with the same design, and then it's like, hey, what are you doing, huh? Oh, I made this up years ago before
Well,
your little company.
well, you didn't see me after Dell saying easy as Darren, did you?
Dude, I'm getting a Darren.
Yeah, exactly. Seriously.
Where'd you get that from? Oh, I made that up back in the 1800s.
The thing is, Andy last month, so we get rid of him because we can't trust him and we just ask him to leave. The hardest part about firing Andy, I'll be honest with you, as president of Regillo for 20 years almost, it's never easy when you have to terminate somebody, and especially when it has to be a friend. The hardest part about terminating Andy, I'll be honest with you, we never paid him. I mean, he was like a free employee. That was the hardest part about terminating him. Plus, he really enjoyed his work. But after he did that whole situation, we didn't really trust him.
Yeah, and it's hard to work with somebody that you can't trust and things like that. But in my opinion, something like this kind of proves the previous situation, right? Especially even how he's handling this. He puts that out there. Now it's like, oh, no. What are you talking about? He could have simply said, well, I liked the business the way it was, and I wanted to try something like that. That's it. No lying and all that.
There are two ways to handle it. That's probably the high road, to say, hey, you know what, I really like the slogan, I liked Regillo, I'm going to try it that way because that's what I liked. And be honest about it. He could have been a little more creative with coming up with something that was a spin-off and not the direct words. But he could have also defended it. But running away and just hiding and saying, oh, you're a bad guy and I'm going to block you everywhere, that's kind of saying to everybody, yeah.
Yeah, and getting angry for you telling the truth for the original slices, you come here. It was a true statement.
Well, here's the best part. You can't lie on the internet. So if you go to archive.org or you pull up Google's cache of regillos.com or regillo.com, you'll see that we put that logo, that new slogan we came up with July last year. I remember. I was sitting with Constantine and we said, hey, how do we slice up our business and make it a little bit more bite-sized for small business? Teen said, let's order a pizza and we'll figure it out. The pizza was from Barnaby's, by the way, and they're not paying me for this endorsement. And at that point, I know we got Andrew involved, we had you. It was like within that hour, all four of us were brainstorming on this thing, and we had it live within a couple weeks. I think at the end of July, we had that thing up and running.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the past 3 months, while he's been working with us the past 4 months, he came up with this on his own.
I personally think he handled it very poorly, especially because, I mean, it was my impression that things should, well, things weren't cut too negatively. I mean, you do something like this, you know, he knows that you're gonna see it, right?
All right.
So, I mean, for him to handle it so poorly and act like, well, you have no right to question me stealing your material. Really?
Well, that's the thing. He's acting. Yeah, exactly. Takes our material. Oh, it's funny.
And then he gets mad at you for questioning it. How dare you quote the original slices? You should be advertising me. No.
He's funny.
Maybe he'll offer you a job soon. Hey, Darren, I'm saying, maybe you could be my salesman, and sell my slices.
He plagiarizes. We know it. It's one thing for him to take. I don't even know what to say. It was blatant. I think for me, I needed to be slapped in the face with it because you and other people have been trying to tell me for months, hey, cut that guy out. He's kind of taking advantage. And I was looking at my blog. I wrote a blog about like feeling this guy was having something weird like a while back. You remember that?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
But either way, he's creepy and he's gone, and I don't know what to say.
Like I said, my personal opinion is that, if you're gonna plagiarize or, it's business, and say, hey, healthy competition, then let it be healthy competition, but don't sit there and complain and writher in a corner and be like, oh, you have no right to question what I'm doing here when I steal your stuff. What? This would be less of a problem if he was like, yeah, I really liked it. I want to try a business model like that, and I suppose I'll meet you in the competition field or something. Not crying like a kid.
Exactly. It's kind of silly. Not as silly as making a video that goes on ranting about it, but.
No, the video is not silly. It's me and you. Everything we do is epic.
True, but there's a third man in the video I didn't mention to you, Eloy. I feel a little bit awkward. You're not on. You can't see, but Mr. Charlie joined us here.
Oh, hello, Mr. Charlie.
Meow, how are you, Eloy? Meow.
Your voice sounds kind of strange today.
Meow, how are you doing? Meow, let's make some sales, websites. Meow.
You still haven't gotten that speech problem fixed, huh? Where you say meow after everything?
Since Super Troopers, I've been just locked in on that.
Meow, 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 meow. I cannot understand you, Mr. Charlie. Speak English.
I think they actually speak Catanese.
Catanese. I would never have figured that. The cat.
The girl cats carry a purse.
Ha! Ha!
Hey, I'm just kidding with you.
Really?
Oh.
Just do that? I thought it was over.
Oh, I had to pull out one more pun, dude. So, anyway, looking forward to working on the fish project and the other projects, and looking forward to Andy not stealing our stuff anymore, but I think it's going to keep happening. I think it's going to be a trend. We're like, but let's see what happens. Let's just...
Hey. If the guy had an artistic skill, he would flat out steal the Regillo girl.
Oh, no. If she
shows
shows up...
About? I came up with
I know!
With a bobacious waiter way before you guys thought about this. Hey, she might be in the same position, tilted the same way, smiling in the same angle, but hey, I cannot help what my mind comes up with after working with you. You know what that reminds me of? Really quick, Daffy Duck and Porky Pig and the Duck Rogers or whatever, and like one of the sidekicks comes up with an idea, and the other guy goes, "I've got it," ignoring the sidekick.
I don't remember that at all.
Well, it's it's a cartoon strip, so it's just Andy looking at our business, going and ignoring it, and then all of a sudden, I got an idea. I'll sell slices. What, Andy?
I think the Andy Puppet's coming back soon.
The Andy Puppet's coming back. The Andy Puppet is doomed.
Yeah, well, we got to sign out of this vlog. I got to head over to that bris and everything, but it's been fun making a vlog with you, as always.
Yes, one of these days I'll just I'll be on video as well.
Get out! You on video crazy, like an actual video camera?
Yeah, I know. It's nuts. It's insane. It's the new craze.
Don't know that it's not a ventriloquist act.
Coming summer 2026.